Carolina dreams of being a forensic scientist, but would settle for a sewing job at a factory.
Lowell Correctional Facility, it's legal prostitution. It's like a brothel. It's like a predator's playground.
If you think hell is the only toughest place, then you need to know certain female prisons are worse. It is so much worse that inmates living in the prison believe hell could be a little better from here. In this video, you will find everything about 17 female prisons that are worse than hell. So, let's hear and see what prisons can feel like. 1. Ilopango Women's Prison, El Salvador.
Many come from broken homes where they've never received the love or attention they crave. But as release dates approach, girls know they'll be on their own again.
Ilopango is 3 times larger than it was meant to be. Gangs run the jails and make people afraid, while guards do nothing. Women sleep on the ground, fight over food that has mold on it, and beg for pills that never come. One woman told police, "They treat us like animals." But even here, little acts of resistance grow. Secret notes are tucked into cracks, and whispers of support keep hope alive. Fighting all odds to stay alive. 2 National Penitentiary, Tamara.
Police were seen outside the prison, which is 12 miles from the capital, assisting those injured.
The cells in Tamara are so close together that diseases are spreading like flames. Gangs and guards both want payment for simple things like a blanket or a call home. Women cough at night in the damp air, and rats steal the little food they have. Someone in jail said, "Pay or suffer." Still, they find times to be proud, like when they share illegal drugs or write letters that are hidden in soap bars. Trisot El Rodeo dos, Venezuela. El Rodeo 2 is a nightmare full of dead bodies and rotting flesh. There are 300 cells in a space meant for 100, and they sleep in turns and breathe old air. Meals are like bad soup, and hunger pangs are like cholera. Guards hit prisoners for disrespect and broken bones over small rules. A woman told the UN, "They laugh while we bleed." Still, moms hide pieces of paper for drawing faces on their kids. Here, survival doesn't mean living. It means refusing to go away. 4. Lowell Correctional Institution, Florida, USA.
Lowell Correctional Facility, it's legal prostitution. It's like a brothel. It's like a predator's playground.
We're prey. It's like a lion with a bunch of gazelles. I mean, it's a perfect breeding ground for sexual predators.
There is a dark secret at Florida's biggest jail for women. Inmates who speak out are threatened by guards who trade favors for sex. Moldy cells are full of roaches and rats. Concrete walls get hot to 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer, making women pass out and beg for water, but no one listens. They make you pick between being abused or being punished, one victim said. Even though the DOJ proved systemic cruelty, not much has changed. Women still warn newcomers in whispers, make fans out of trash, and fight to protect each other. In this case, staying alive means holding on to humanity while the system tries to destroy it. 5. Edna Mahan Correctional Facility, New Jersey, USA.
Physical infrastructure, like inadequate ventilation.
It's burning up in there.
This cell was closed in 2021 after 50 years of being mean. Guards raped and beat women, and some even filmed the attacks. One person who lived said, "They knew no one would believe us." Most abusers kept their jobs. But past prisoners are now testifying in court and asking for justice. It was break the silence, not us, that got them together. To stay alive, you had to turn your pain into power, one truth at a time. 6. Central California Women's Facility, USA.
My trip behind the closed doors of the Central California Women's Facility came full circle as I returned to the building where I had started, Building 504, Administrative Segregation.
In the summer, the jail in Central California heats up like an oven. 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Women pass out, and guards just shrug. It was meant to hold 800 people, but it fits 3,000. Sick prisoners ask for medicine, and if they are lucky, they get Tylenol. Inmates live for months in a box made of concrete with no windows. Someone said, "This place kills you slowly." Still, they share illegal ice chips and chant against the walls. To stay alive here is to rebel to breathe when the system wants you to stop. Evin, Centro de Orientação Feminino, Brazil.
Which only the strongest endure.
I'm afraid of dying in here.
This jail is overcrowded and falling apart from lack of care. Some men give women toilet paper in exchange for favors, while others don't pay attention to screams. The cells smell like garbage, and the food is spoiled rice. "We're not seen," a mother explained as she held her dirty child. Still, women read to each other, use tampons as money, and hum songs while they cry. It's not enough to just stay alive here. You have to steal back bits of honor from a system that wants to break them. 8. Evin Prison Women's Ward, Iran.
The blaze broke out in Tehran's notorious Evin prison. Authorities say it started after unrest inside the jail. Witnesses reported hearing gunfire and blasts.
Evin's women's wing breaks spirits daily. Political prisoners face torture, months in pitch-black solitary, and withheld medicine. Nobel winner Narges Mohammadi called it death in slow motion. Guards mock pleas for insulin or heart pills. Yet, women stitch protest messages into clothes and stage hunger strikes. "They can't steal our voices," one whispered. "Survival here isn't staying silent. It's screaming into the void until the world hears." 9. Pul-e-Charkhi Prison, Afghanistan. Women here are disappearing without being tried under the Taliban. Cells go from cold winters to very hot summers. Meals are prepared with dirty water and stale bread. People asking for painkillers are hit by guards. A mother said in a whisper, "We're ghosts." Women here trade stories about the past and teach kids secret lessons with charcoal. Staying alive here isn't about getting away. It's about holding on to a tiny bit of yourself in a place that is meant to erase it. 10. Insein Prison, Myanmar.
They were detained a month ago for allegedly trying to fly a drone near the parliament building. The Committee to Protect Journalists has called for their immediate and unconditional release.
After the coup in 2021, Insein's cells were full of women who were arrested for protesting. Electric shocks, beatings, and going hungry are all common forms of torture. Inmates are served with rice that no one can engulf. Everyone gets 1 cup of water a day. "They want us to forget that we are people," an artist who was jailed for verses said. Still, they don't give up. They tap Morse code through walls and hide protest songs in church chants. Their works are burned, and new ones are written in blood. Here, survival isn't passive. Every breath and whispered, "We will not disappear," is a sign of resistance. 11. Al-Qanater Prison, Egypt.
Awaiting their fate, these smiles soon disappeared. 21 women and girls found guilty on charges including sabotage, inciting violence and holding a demonstration. Amongst them 15 and 16-year-olds who will stay in prison until they're 18.
The rooms in Al-Qanater are bursting because women are squished together in the sweltering heat. It smells like sweat and garbage. Political prisoners are kept with regular criminals, but the guards have preferences. Those who stay quiet get medicine, and those who leak information get food scraps. A woman with diabetes, whose legs were swollen from not getting enough insulin, said, "Beg for insulin. Get a beating instead." There are hunger strikes, and notes written on toilet paper get lost. One wrote, "They can jail us, but not our anger." Holding on to anger is the only way to stay alive here. The system can't take that away. 12. Adra Prison, Syria.
For those who manage to get out alive, the torture is not over.
Under Syria's government, Adra Prison is an awful place to be locked up. People beat women, shock them with electricity, and rape them for disobedience. Many people go to jail without being tried and are left in filth and darkness. Guards pretend to ask for water or drugs. Women make small rebellions by sending secret messages in the laundry, protecting each other during raids, and singing songs to block out crying. To survive here, it's not enough to just stay alive through the pain. They have to build unity out of broken pieces of hope and believe they'll one day be free. 13 CC2 Prison, Cambodia.
2, 3, 4, 5, 14. Length 15. 6, 7, 8. Width is 8.
Over 2,000 women are crammed into CC2, which was only meant to hold 500. Guards want payments for simple things like clean water and a quick look by a doctor. Meals are maggot-filled rice, and hunger is always there. Inmates who are sick trade earrings for painkillers. Women sew up cuts with illegal thread and hide messages in bread crust to show they are not afraid. Because guards don't let family visit, they teach kids their names through the walls of their cells. It's not enough to just stay alive here. You have to change the rules of resistance in a place that is supposed to get rid of them. 14. Pondok Bamboo Prison, Indonesia.
2 women from Indonesia were sentenced to 3 months jail by the magistrate's court in Cairo on Wednesday after the duo pleaded guilty to soliciting for the purpose of prostitution 2 weeks ago.
It was made for 800 women, but there are now 1,500 living in Pondok Bamboo, making it a mess of bodies and despair. When toilets overflow, mosquitoes swarm still water, and skin problems spread quickly. Lawyers? What a joke, said one prisoner who had been locked up for years for small theft. Guards want money to let family members visit, and people who can't pay look at walls that are falling apart. But women still find small ways to win, like hiding books in rice sacks and teaching each other the law to help them win their cases. They tell home stories when the lights go out, making dreams in the dark. To stay alive here, you have to hold on to the hope that justice will come someday. 15. Philippines correctional institutions.
I was made in the first place to be able to send my child to school. We're just poor people. My husband is unemployed. It hurts.
The drug war led by Duterte made cells very hot. 200 people sleep in cells that are meant for 30. Women sleep standing up, pressed against strangers. Guards let gangs run things, and fights break out over food scraps. Infections get worse because medicine is a privilege. Still, they change. For example, they sneak rice in underwear, sew secret bags for family photos, and protect new prisoners from violence. To survive here, you need more than just grit. You need to build a family in secret and fight against a system that sees them as collateral damage. 16. Bangkok Central Women's Correctional Institution, Thailand.
Of the infamous Bangkok Hilton, and it's the number of women that's overwhelming. The number who've taken the gamble. Nearly 6,000 in this one small jail.
Over 3,000 women are crammed into this jail, which was only meant to hold 1,500. Throughout the days, inmates saw outfits for pennies until their hands got sour from all the work. During the nights coughing in the damp air while sleeping on concrete, lazy people are punished by being locked up alone in a small room with no lights. Still, they don't give up. They hide painkillers in soap bars and notes in the folds of clothes. When there are riots, they chant requests through windows that are locked. To survive here, it's not enough to just make it through. You have to steal back moments of power in a system that is meant to grind them down. 17. Russian penal colonies. K-14 is a cold hell, where people are forced to work. Women sew clothes for 16 hours a day, even when it's minus 30 degrees Celsius outside. Nadezhda Tolokonikova of Pussy Riot and other activists had to deal with psychological warfare. Guards starved rebels, locked them in cold cells, and sent them fake death threats. Still, defiance grows. People go on hunger strikes, write messages on soap bars, and sneak freedom songs into public places. Guards don't let prisoners have books, so prisoners learn lines and say them like spells. To survive here, you have to do more than just hold on to your voice in a place that was made to drown it out. Which prison do you find the scariest? Tell us in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.